Right, people, it's going to be interesting today because I've got to use the throttle with that on. Because my wrist's all gammy. Keeps going stiff and cracking. It sounds like concrete mixer when I'm doing anything, which of course on bike throttle. Admittedly, it's not one with a solid bar in it, it's more of a support than anything. So I should be alright, but we'll see. This feels really weird, and I think I've done it up a bit too tight. Only 9.5 miles to go, and we'll see how well I've done. Damn, missed the high five! I really hope I can start finding some extra money soon. I really need a new computer. I've got a computer by some company I can't even remember the make of. Amino, something like that. Animo. And it's, well, I've had it for 5.5 years-ish. And it wasn't new when I got it. And I've tried to upgrade it, and it's just, well, I put Windows 10 on it, basically, so it stopped going, whoa, download Windows 10. Because as much as I tried to turn the notifications off to stop that, it kept coming back, and I was like, fuck it, I'll upgrade to Windows 10, see what it's like. And the problem is, my computer's just gone, I'm thinking, well, I can either put Windows 7 back on, or I can just, like, get a new computer, which I'm going to have to do anyway, because this one's just shit. You can't put my computer on standby, or it just locks up. If it goes on standby, it won't turn back on. You have to physically, like, pull the power cable out, turn it off, like, the power off at the back, and leave it for like 5 minutes before plugging it back in, turn it back on, and hoping. But then when you do, it starts up like nothing's ever happened. I was like, oh sorry, they're on standby, oh well, here you go. And just puts your stuff back. It's such a fucking pain in the arse. I actually forgot I had the wrist brace on for a minute, and then I suddenly thought, why is one hand warmer than the other? Oh yeah, because it's got extra material on. Boo. Oh wow, that's going to be fun when it's super hot. Black gloves, and it's got an extra layer. We'll have to see how I do after a day at work. It could be that my wrist's still going to have to chop in stuff and like flicking pans, you know, you do that thing like that. Apparently there's a fancy French word for that, but I'm not a fucking clue what it is. We've got a little kid, I say a little kid, he's not a little kid, he's 17 now, something like that. He's probably been in one of my videos before, if not I'll stick a small clip of him being a cheeky twat in. Yeah, Eve's coming up. Oh, do you want it like this? Like, no, John, I wanted the English way, because I have no idea what the hell you just said. He's like, I'll say to him, can you chop me some onions, John? He's like, yeah, do you want them in big bits, or do you want them onion, whatever, like the fucking description of a small chopped onion. I was like, John, just fucking chop it. When I'm going to say cheese omelette, I'm not going to go, I want an omelette du fromage, please, John. Yeah, that was a bit last minute. Oh well.
Omelette du fromage?
That was the loudest this horn has been for a while, and I was like, oh. So I've had my brace on, or shift. And it's helped a bit, but what I will say is it's made my hand very sweaty in that kitchen, because that kitchen's something like 35 degrees or something. Which, as you can imagine, is absolute hell when you're running around. Because it makes it worse. You're going in and out of the steamer, in and out of the oven. Ooh, hello. It's not too bad going in and out of the fridge, but it is very hard trying to put these videos out and working as a chef as well. As there's a guy I've followed on Twitter, and he's followed me. I'll put a thing up on his Twitter account on screen. He knows how I feel, because being a full-time chef means that you're not got set hours. You will have shift work, and it's not always you will do this to this and then go home and come back and do this to this. It can vary rapidly. You can either have a couple of very short shifts if it's quiet, or you can have some very long shifts. Like yesterday, I finished an hour and a half early in a 3-hour shift. But saying that, a couple of days ago, I didn't finish for, what was it, an hour over when I should have finished. Whereas normally, depending on what you're doing in the kitchen, you'll do 10 till 3, 6 till 9 or 9:30 or whenever your place shuts or stops serving food, and then you'll go from there. So you can do, I don't know, like 10 till 2 or something if there's too many people on, or you've got someone doing stuff in the afternoon. Because where I work, you do food all day, Monday to Saturday, which means you start at 10, you start food at 12, and it goes on till 9 o'clock. You'll either have someone who does a 10 till 6, or someone will start at 2 and carry on till 6 or 9, or you'll be on a split, which is 10 till 3, 6 till 9, but you usually leave at half 2 when the person comes in. Fuck, what was I on about? Don't tell him, Pike! But obviously, if you know it's going to be busy, you have to go in earlier. On Sundays, you'll have someone start at 8 o'clock where I am, because someone has to, like, because you've got a carvery on Sunday, someone has to put the potatoes in for the roasts. Oh, for fuck's sake, walkers. Oh, car! But, yeah, someone will be in at 8 o'clock. They'll put the potatoes in the steamer so they can be steam ready to be roasted. Then they'll, you know, cook the veg off, start cooking Yorkshires off. And then other people will turn up at 10. But on a weekday, if you know it's going to be busy, you run out of stuff the night before, something like that. Silly dog. You might start at, I don't know, 9:30, 9 o'clock. Maybe even 8 o'clock again, depending on how bad you know it's going to be. It's like a little valley of trees. But yeah, so really, for what you get paid for a job, because you'll never really get, even when you're good, you won't get that much more than minimum, because a lot of, woo birdie, a lot of the money will go on food. So the problem with these back roads, they're only one vehicle wide. Alright, there's a sign down here, what does it say? West Beckham and Bodden. Fuck it, let's go that way. This looks like it was a terrible idea already. Oh well. Ooh! That was slippery! That was not what I call fun. That bit as well. If you know someone who works in the kitchen, like, because you're probably go, oh well, cooking's not hard. You cook for yourself at home, let's just say average family size, 4 people. Then it's alright, because you'll basically all have the same thing, won't you? You just do enough for 4 people. You do it when you want it. But it helps when you've got a busy shift and people are booked and you can't get anyone else in, because you know the rough times people are going to be in. But you can't always do that, which makes it very hard to work out what you need. Yeah, so if you know someone who works in the kitchen, could you just imagine when it's busy, so you got a table of 4, that's on, like, they've ordered, you try to get food on, another table will come in because another person's ordered. You've then got to get both of those tables on. Now another person's ordered, so you've got to get both of those tables on. And now another person's ordered. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? So it's not an easy job. I'm not saying it's the world's hardest job, it's nowhere near the world's hardest job, but it's not nice. It has its upsides. Like, you can, if you get something perfect and you get nice compliments, it does feel nice to have that. But at the same time, it can be an absolute pain in the ass. So it can be very stressful trying to get these videos out, trying to find the time to go somewhere nice, which is why a lot of my videos are based around my route to work. I mean, I've got that video of the A149 because it's a nice road, it's a beautiful road, and a lot of people won't know it's there. So it's showing you where that road is, or not just where the road is, but what the road's like. If you go, it sounds like a nice road, and you look at it and go, well, actually, it's not for me. I prefer like more fast straights, better quality roads, stuff like that. Or you might go, actually, that is nice and scenic and stuff like that. I'm going to try and find more roads when I've got the time off. I'm going to go exploring, find, you know, the best roads around here that people want to see. And even people who aren't around here, then it means you can see what it's like round here. Like today, I don't know if anyone's guilty of this. If you are, shame on you. But we had 15 people walk in. Sorry, we had 15 people cycle in. So you had, you know, obviously cyclists, they come in. It wouldn't make a difference if you're in a car, you're cycling, you flew in by helicopter or something. But it's a Sunday, we have a carvery, it is always a full carvery. Always. We have people ring up in the morning, can you do us a table of 2? Sorry, we genuinely can't, we don't have the room. Or if you do, you're going to have to be out by about 12:30 or something, which means you're going to have to eat very quickly and leave. And these people just came in like, oh, on table 15. Well, sorry, but you should have booked. And no apology for not booking or anything. Just, sorry, we just turned up. Well, I can understand if there's up to, I don't know, 6 of you. I'd say is a good understandable number. Even then, you're kind of being a bit twiddly about the fact. Yeah, if you've not got more than that, book, please. It makes life so much easier for everyone involved. It makes sure you get a table, it makes sure we know you come in, we've got sufficient stuff, and it saves the waitresses and barman getting yelled at because we don't have space. Especially when it's nice like this, a lot of people go out, a lot of people are going to already be there. I'm not saying I'm bloody fantastic, I've turned up somewhere before and gone, you got a table and they've got new books, and I went, oh no. but I think there was only 2 of us then, so that's, you know, not as bad. You can kind of squeeze 2 people in if possible. They couldn't, that's fair enough, I went somewhere else. You help us out, we'll help you out. You help the chefs out, we'll give you a bit of food because we're not rushing about as much. We have a general guess what you've got. We've got less chance of running out. I'm not saying we're not going to run out. Let's say you have 100 people. You don't know what they're ordering, and they've got 3 or 4 options. You cannot accurately predict every person. It could be every person has item A off the list, or everyone has item B, C, D, E. But at the same time, the chances are slim, so you're not going to get in enough food for everyone to have that, and you can't get 100 of everything because that's a waste of food, because you will not use it up. Because then you can't label your stuff as fresh, people won't want to pay as much, people won't come in because it's not fresh, they'll go somewhere else. I might try and cut together a kitchen vlog so you can see what it's like in a kitchen. I'm not saying I don't like it, I do, but it can be very stressful, very hot work. And when it's busy, like there's people who complain they won't have booked a table, we'll have room, but it will be very busy, and they'll be the last people to order, and they'll worry that their food's taking more than 20 minutes or something. Well, where you work, sorry, where I work, that's why we, it's like me and the bike work there, yes. Where I work, you'll find that we have, what, about 30 things on the menu, 3 daily specials, and that. You don't want to get all the stuff prepped up for it, because, again, you'll have waste, you cook it off when you need it. And if everyone orders very quickly, you've got to get on the first ticket, get on the second ticket, get on the third ticket. You can't knock them all out in one go. Admittedly, you know a couple of tickets come in at the same time, you've got the same thing, you get them on. But even then, you've then got to dish them up. You can't dish all the different tables up at once. There is limited space, limited people to do it. You have to be aware of this. So yeah, just be aware of that. We've had people who've been sat drinking all day, and then 5 minutes before we stop serving, they're like, well, I want some food, and we've already got a half an hour wait at least for food, and they'll start moaning it's taking too long. It's like, well, you've been here all day, you've had the opportunity to order food all day, just, you know, think, just put a little thought into it. That's all I'm saying. Save you hassle, save us hassle, that's all you need, a bit of thought. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little rant. I hope that's kind of giving you a bit of a feeling of what it's like working as a chef. If you know someone who works as a chef, then you know what they're going through, hopefully a bit more now, if they don't already tell you anyway. And hope you enjoyed the nice weather whilst we've got it. I'm now going to tootle off home, have something to eat that's not in the kitchen, so I can chill out for a bit before I go back tonight. Feel free to watch any other videos. Like I said, that one of the A149 should now be up. Anyway, I've been TBS BailOut. I'm going to bail out. Cheers. Bye.
If you like this video, be sure to click like and subscribe.
Cheers for that.